right, what's that? Hi, kids. Welcome, everybody, on a Monday. Wowee. I say this every time, but I don't know if it can get any weirder than what it is. But yet it happens every day. It gets weirder every day. Yeah. We have some problems there for sure, Joey. Good morning, Jim. Kim, how are you? Hey, listen. There's too much stuff. There are some days we need hours to discuss. Hey, listen, we've got some big stuff to talk about today. I'm sure you're kind of aware of a little bit of it, but I've got some video from Joe Zarzar. Wow. And it has to deal with you and your kids. And we'll get to all that this morning. My name is Nick Stewart. This is Sunrise Santa Rosa. Welcome to the program. Your calls are welcome. 850-771-0049. You can text. No pronouns. Don't make me come over there. No pronouns. Please, for the love of God, give me a little bit more. Not too much, but give me one word. Things are not helpful. Just saying. All right. Your forecast for today. Yes, good morning. I know. Oh, Corey, it's bad. We'll get to that in a minute. Your forecast today, mix of clouds and sun with a slight chance of thunderstorms this afternoon, high near 91. Chance of rain, 30%. Then tonight, some clouds, stray shower, thunderstorm possible, low near 75. And then tomorrow for your Tuesday, partial cloudiness early with scattered showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon and chance of rain 40% tomorrow. But that all changes. We had, was it 40% yesterday and then nothing until last night late, which is good. Good morning, Natasha. How are you? Trump, the one word that would be helpful. Yeah, well, it doesn't help us locally. I'm just saying at the moment, it's good. It is 77 in Milton. It's 80 in Gulf Breeze, 78 in Navarre, and 77 in Pensacola. Welcome. All right. Let me get a couple things out of the way here. Public hearing is going to be next month on potential $8.675 million purchase of 35 acres. That's a lot. Almost $7 million for a purchase of 35 acres, includes Gulf Breeze flea market property for the new high school. Hearing is scheduled for 6:30 p.m. on September 21st. Let me find that picture of that parcel of land. Let me get rid of this other stuff out of the way. Hide that. There you go. There's that parcel of land. That's a lot of money. We'll get to why that's an issue in a little bit. What else? The City of Gulf Breeze Mayor and Council, in partnership with the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, invites city residents to a Black Bear Town Hall meeting on Wednesday, August 25th at 6 p.m. The meeting will be held at Gulf Breeze Community Center, located at 800 Shoreline Drive. Doug Broxson, State Representative Alex Andrade, Santa Rosa County Commissioners Colton Wright, and James Calkins will be in attendance. One or more city council members and Santa Rosa County Commissioners may be in attendance. So, there you go. The Black Bear issue is raising its head. No, it's not because Waste Pro's not picking up trash. That's not it at all. You've got to buy bear protected cans. Thank you. $8 million to be spent from a county that's short money. Yes. It is expensive. Delbert says critical race theory, among other things, is designed to make mixed race individuals hate themselves. Right. But that's not the worst thing. You would think that was the worst thing. There's worse things. I know, Natasha. He's bad. Oh, no, no, Joey, I don't. No more info on that. All right. Why isn't Santa Rosa County School District HR department reviewing files? That's the question. That's a great question. The one we don't have an answer to. Joe Zarzar this weekend is when I saw it posted on YouTube. Wow. You can say it backwards. Wow. This is bad stuff. What's going on in the school district right now is bad stuff. Now, I've got several pieces. I took that video of Joe Zarzar and clipped it down. I want you to see some things. The whole thing is amazing. If you got 20 minutes to sit down and watch it, sit down and watch it. But this is amazing. I pulled out some great clips here, and I'm going to do them right through. All right. This is Joe Zarzar, and he makes a crazy good argument. Watch this.
That were in the disciplinary file that Santa Rosa School District had in a separate file cabinet from the personnel file, allegedly, right? And when I asked for the personnel file, despite me being the lawyer representing these children that were abused in one of their schools, they didn't think it was important enough to give us the disciplinary records for this man until yesterday when I busted them, basically. And so here we go. Richard Mack is his name. He's the sexual predator dude. And then we've got the assistant principal of Woodlawn Beach Middle School. This is May 19th, 2011. He's writing the Human Resource Department at the Santa Rosa County School District, and he says, "We respectfully request the removal of the substitute, Mr. Richard Mack, from our substitute list due to inappropriate touching of students. Mr. Mack was no..."
Well, there you go.
"Removed. Thank you for your assistance in this matter. Signed, Will Noling." Thank you, Mr. Noling, for doing the right thing. Then we have, in this disciplinary file, that we had to pry out of the hands, basically, of the Santa Rosa County School District, we have a memo that describes the contact that this particular substitute had with minors. He put his arm around and twirled her shoulders and twirled her hair. This is a teacher, grown man, twirling the hair of a female middle school student. He gave a high five to another girl and then would not let go of her hand for several seconds and stared at her. The other girl, he touched her hair, and when she was leaving the classroom, he said, "Bye, Russia." She didn't know the context of that because this particular human resource...
Bye, Russia?
That's all they had in their file. The resource person said that's all they had in their file.
Wow. So they have this guy, this Mr. Mack, who has been inappropriately touching female students. 9 years old. All right, middle school. 9 years old. Now, I go to the next one. Here's the next piece of video. Pretty important.
That now we've got a gentleman that had a disciplinary file that suggested he had some issues inappropriately touching children so bad that they banned him from a school in Santa Rosa County. He then goes to Escambia County, gets employed, gets banned from the entire district there, comes back to Santa Rosa County in 2016. They do a very poor job of screening him, of course, because he's got all this stuff. They have a file cabinet full of disciplinary records. And by the way, this is why I'm having this video. There are other substitute teachers whose names were redacted who also have been banned from various schools in Santa Rosa County who have disciplinary records that apparently the school district doesn't care to look at.
What? All right, so this is what's going on. This guy, this Mac, was doing substitute at one of the schools in Santa Rosa. Because of the disciplinary action of touching female students, he was banned from that school, singular school. He went to Escambia. And then he did the same thing in Escambia. He was banned from all Escambia County schools. And then he went back to Santa Rosa. And nobody bothered to look. Or maybe they just turned a blind eye. Middle school was 11 years old. No, but I think Joe Zarzar definitely says that these are 9-year-olds. So just saying. There you go. All right. So what is going on? What is happening in Santa Rosa County schools? Now, listen, there's more. Here's more. We haven't heard anything about this from the school board yet. No. They're not going to share that information with you. They're not going to share that information. So who in the school system put them on the list to bypass the contract vetting? Well, okay, this is going to be explained, Bo. This is going to be explained. Who is he related to in the system? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here is the third video. It gets better and better.
She told me, because I said, ma'am, when this man was arrested, I actually said, when this man, Mac, you found out the day this happened to these 4 girls, at Gulf Breeze Elementary, did you look through the file to see if there was a disciplinary history of this? Nope. Okay. Ma'am, how about when he was arrested and charged with this, did you go look through his file to see if there's any evidence that he had done this before? Maybe it could have helped the prosecution, the state attorney's office, to prosecute him later. I don't know whether it's admissible or not, but did you do it then? As a public servant protecting the youth of the county, did you do it then? No. Why would I look in that folder? I have no reason to.
Why would I look in the folder? Oh my gosh. So then he goes on to explain that they keep those things in separate files. That when they ask for the personnel file, it doesn't include the disciplinary actions because that is in a totally different file cabinet. Oh my word. The behavior described has been going on for decades. Yeah, it's bad. The school didn't turn them in. They just put a paper in a different file on disciplinary action. Yes, they are protecting your children. It's true, Jeff. It is true. All right. So here is another one. Let me get rid of Joe 3. Here's Joe 4.
Then I said, well, ma'am, how about when you got the public records request that I sent where I said, I'm a law firm representing these minors that have been abused. I would like to know if you could provide me with Mr. Richard Mack's entire personnel record, his files. How about when you got that letter? I wouldn't have looked. You didn't ask specifically for his disciplinary folder.
Oh, you didn't, but you didn't ask for that specifically. All you asked was his personnel records. And so.
And it's technically, she says, not part of his personnel files because it's a separate file cabinet that we keep those in.
It's a separate cabinet. It's not part of his personnel file. So you didn't specify. They're playing cute. They're playing fast and loose with the truth when it comes to your children and your grandchildren. All right. So I've got more. Here is more Joe.
Has a child in the Santa Rosa County school system should be emailing, and we're going to put their email addresses below here, emailing their district rep, whoever that is, And you should be asking this question. Why is it that there are substitute teachers and perhaps others? This case is not about teachers, and I'm not saying all teachers are bad. Certainly not. 99% of them are good. But there is evidence.
Joey, I find that amusing because my wife asked the same question about are they dealing with the Catholic Church? Lori says, I'm appalled. My kids went there, and I asked if they had him, and one of them, she said, oh, yes, we call him Santa Claus because he let us sit in his lap. Oh, holy smokes. Oh, my gosh, Lori. You need to contact Joe Zarzar. You need to contact Joe Zarzar. I know. This guy is just... I don't know what that is. Okay. Gotcha. All right, so here's more.
Teachers on the accepted list by Santa Rosa County School District who are banned from other schools in the district. So the question you want to ask is, why is the Human Resource Department at the Santa Rosa County School District, why are they not reviewing those files to make sure there's no sexual predators or potential sexual predators on that list? Secondly, and more importantly perhaps, why is the county hiring a company to do this, PESG, and then either not making available the disciplinary records for them to look at, or not making them aware they exist? Because when I asked her yesterday, ma'am, when you gave the list of acceptable substitutes to PESG in order for them to do interviews and screen, because they were going to screen all these people again, in order for you to do that, for them to do that, did you give them the disciplinary files that related to why they were banned from those schools? No. Why would I do that? That was her answer.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you check it out? Why wouldn't you provide the right files or the information to PESG, who's supposed to be doing the background checks on these people? Why? Well, why would I do that? It's only children. I'm not, why would I hinder us? Oh my gosh, who's watching the watchers? All right. It gets more disturbing. It gets yet more disturbing.
Principal at Gulf Breeze Elementary School has the personal opinion that these girls, these young girls, 9 years old, egged on, enticed a grown man to grope them. That is who is looking after your kids. If I had a child in the Santa Rosa County School District system at all, I would be very concerned about who is paying attention to this stuff. The Human Resource Department is not.
So the Gulf Breeze, I think assistant principal, basically accused the girls of enticing Mr. Mack. There you go.
PESG, in my opinion, is not. The principals and assistant principal don't seem to be that concerned, and the assistant principal thinks that children that are 9 years old can bring sexual abuse on themselves, so there's some judgment issues there altogether. If you have kids in these schools and they are having substitute teachers, you need to take this upon yourself and ask the school board members to ask questions of the district employees. Why are they not doing this? How in the world can Richard Mack, who was banned from Woodlawn Beach School, how can this not come up when he is screened for another position?
What in the world? Why? How can this go on in an age where there's all kinds of information at your fingertips? When you can find out information at the push of a button, how can your children be ignored like this? by a school district that's supposed to be caring for the children. This is absolutely one of the most frightening things I've ever seen. A callous disregard for the safety of the children. And he said earlier that there are other substitutes, their names were redacted, who have the same issue, who are busy touching your kids. Not when somebody at the school likes the person, they put it under lock and key, keep anyone else from knowing what's going on. Anybody who knew anything about this must go. It must go. And if they're not, good morning, Justin. Listen, if you're in the school system and you knew about this, I'm sorry, my friends. Bye. And there needs to be prosecution for those that did it and those that covered it up. Prosecution, jail time. They're your kids, for the love of God. They're your kids. I know that I do a background check. I'm doing volunteer work and the school is requiring me to fill out paperwork for a background check. Teachers should be held to a higher standard. Absolutely. And substitutes as well. Well, listen, Joe smells blood in the water. I will tell you that much. Let's look at the final one. This liking behavior goes out throughout the middle school and the high school, even though it pertains to one other type of situations. I know. Check this out. You got to see this one. Good questions here.
In that county right now. I can tell you based on my experience with this case, this deposition transcript is very clear. They are not being proactive with these people. They want to hide these records forever if they can. Don't let them. Don't let them. They're your records. It's your taxpayer money that's paying these people to work. It's your taxpayer money that's paying this company, PESG, to work. And they're not doing their due diligence. There's people that are in the purchasing department at the school district that's hiring this company to do this staffing without even knowing they have a $10 million tax lien in a different state. Who in Santa Rosa County is in charge of the school district? Who is running the show?
Who is? I wonder. Could it be Satan? Wow. That's who's in charge. This comes down to her. What in God's name is going on? This is where it falls. This is where it falls. Why are we hiring someone else to do the jobs of those hired to do these jobs? Well, sick days and things like that. But my own people, come on. Come on. What these, if you have children in the school system and you have not chosen another way to educate your children, do it today. Do it today. Make sacrifices. Sacrifices must be made, but don't sacrifice your children. Sacrifice your full cable package. Sacrifice the luxury vehicle. Sacrifice maybe a vacation, cut it down to a weekend or whatever, but do not sacrifice your children to the Santa Rosa County School District. This is frightening. Yes, they're your files. I'll see what we can do. Santa Rosa County is crumbling. Yes. This is absolutely the weirdest thing ever. If these actions are happening in Santa Rosa County, it's going on elsewhere. But maybe they're handling it different elsewhere, Donna. I don't know. Santa Rosa County seemed to put an end to it. Get your babies out of public school. Now, listen, I'm telling you this from experience. We made sacrifices. We made sacrifices so our kids could be homeschooled, both our boys. Was it easy? Nope. Was there crying and temper tantrums and that kind of thing? Yes. Angie did do that, and the boys did a couple times. But it was worth it. No, Angie did a great job. Both boys graduated college with honors. One got his master's. One's going to get his master's. Listen to me. You can do it. You can do it. Your children are worth everything. But let's handle the problem. That is step number one. That's step number one, is handle the problem. If you aren't doing your due diligence with your children, you need to do it today. The second thing is we need to hammer on this school board and that they need to clean house. Not clean the files, clean the house. Plain Flint. Yeah, that's not the, it's public records. Same school system that refused to remove the forced mask off children until every rug was pulled out from under them. Yep. This is what you're dealing with. You know exactly what you're dealing with. Is this not a dangerous, dangerous thing? Anytime you hire another agency to do your job, you distance yourself from responsibility of what happens in your area. But listen, PESG may not be at fault. This, because the school system's not providing, if they're not providing them all the information, I don't know. Public records are not free. Well, there you go. But I can tell you Joe Zarzar has got it. I know. You know he is. You know Joe Zarzar's on it. Good. Good. Fillet them open and expose them. We need to be done with these people. We need to absolutely be done with these people. I think the entire school board ought to be wiped clean. They are totally unreliable. You cannot trust these people with your children. They've proven it. This proves it. When they are, look, when you have a assistant principal that is blaming the girls, these 9-year-old girls, for enticing this man, oh my word. Well, yep. But they got rid of him pretty quick. They banned him from all schools. Not like Santa Rosa, where they banned him from one school, went to a scam, he got banned from all schools, and came back to Santa Rosa. You think they would check their own records, but they don't. Redo the entire school board. You must all resign. You are incapable of handling the job. Yeah. Well, that's true. That's true. Yes, Joey, they have left in paper, not electronic, so that it, yeah. But you got it. This one is the main culprit. She must go. Well, I don't know, Breon. It's hard to say. But this one isn't it. This one's not it. What's even more sick is the vice. Brent, yeah. Yep. And that's a woman. Look, that goes against everything that the left pushes forward, right? You got to believe the woman. Well, these are girls, so you can't believe them. You got to believe the man. They have weird examples or weird exemptions. Hey, want to thank our sponsor, Gulf Coast Gun. Go to gulfcoastgun.com. Love the shirts. Have you seen the shirts? The shirts are absolutely amazing. You got to go grab some of those shirts. I love that one. Whoops, let me go with it. I love this one. That's my favorite. These are awesome. Check out the shirts at Gulf Coast Gun. Also, they have great prices on guns and ammo. They have ammo in stock. Go check them out, Gulf Coast Gun, and tell them we sent you. We also need a superintendent that isn't in bed with the BCC and certain mayors. CRT would say they brought it on themselves. That could be because they're white. The problem with the school board and superintendent elections are that most all are flaming or hidden Democrats. Well, that's why you can't go on what they say. You have to check their friends. You have to check people that know them. Karen Barber says, I'm a lifelong Republican. Yeah, in the vein of Mitt Romney, right? Or Liz Cheney. That kind of Republican. What in the world? Your children need to be. Who is the HR individual deposed? Well, you can see the deposition on Joe Zarzar. You go to the YouTube link. Listen, you can watch an entire video on Milton Post. Go to that and watch that entire 20-minute video. And but below the YouTube link is all the. After you go to YouTube, it's all those depositions are posted below that, and you can see what's what. Because I'm telling you right now, your kids are being sacrificed in Santa Rosa County Public Schools. Oh, okay. It didn't show the name or show the face of. Well, but we know the position, and Joe Zarzar knows the name, just so you know. He's not going to let this go. So, I mean, when he makes a video like that, yeah, this is on. This is on. But you and your children and your grandchildren are on the hook. Look, when the kids call him Santa Claus because they get to sit on his lap, that's frightening. That's frightening. I couldn't find the depositions. Okay. Well, they will. Wow. Now we were concerned about CRT. Now there's this. I don't know what the Russia reference is, Sharon. I was confused as well. The girl was confused. Everybody's confused. He knew what it meant. Is the HR individual a current employee? I would say so. You cover your own. I don't. Now, listen. I'm not going to speculate on what Russia means. I could, but I'm not going to. Because that doesn't make a difference. This is just creepy stuff. And Mr. Richard Mack, needs to go to jail. The school district needs to be cleaned out. I found the deposition on Milton Post. There you go. Russian hackers? Or was it... Oh, Justin, you're pulling me in. I was thinking about the Trump-Russia thing with the girls. I don't know. Deposition is the link on YouTube video. Once open, scroll down. There's the link for it. There you go. There's been retirement and replacement in HR. Oh. Maybe a parachute package. I don't know. Hi, Gail. So I don't listen. This is absolutely one of the worst things that could happen. I say that, and tomorrow something else comes up. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you, except that this is very, very bad. This is very, very bad. That you've got substitute teachers that are doing touchy-feely with your daughters and your granddaughters. And who knows about the guys? Who knows about the boys? You don't know. You don't know. And they're covering it up instead of protecting your kids. I have a feeling the mess is going on and will be connected later down the road. Huh? I hope so. I hope so. But great is going to be the fall of it. You know what, Holly? So you've got evil is being covered up in the times we're living in. Oh yeah. Now, Santa Rosa, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? When's the last time you went to a school board meeting? When's the last time you went to a school board meeting? Anyone? Have you missed work to go to school board? That's difficult. That is a difficult thing. Let me tell you something. This Friday night is Reclaim Santa Rosa, taking back what's yours. It's a rally. Recall Florida is going to be there. Chris Smith from Gulf Coast Guns is going to be speaking. Tommy Nichols from Blue Collar Voice. James Calkins. Larry Hetu from Gulf Coast Patriots. Convention of States. And we got some music. And you're going to like this guy. He's got some great songs. Pallets of Ballots. And just I've got stuff I'll pull up here in a minute and give it to you, but it's going to be great. And Demolition Derby at 9. They have no clue of who's there teaching in the background of the individual. I think we have no clue. They do. Yep. I'll go to his Facebook page for all his Joe Zarzar's links. But come to Reclaim Santa Rosa, taking back what's yours. It's happening this Friday night at 6:30 at the Southern Raceway. We want to see you there. They keep calling us a few disgruntled citizens. Let's help them count, shall we? Let's help them count and let them know we're not a few. We are many. And they will hear us. This, my friends, is absolutely the most frightening thing ever. Your county, the county commissioners, you've got the school board, you've got some mayors. This is out of control, and this county is yours, and you need to take it back. Well, I know. Southern, it is, yes, most definitely, yes. I don't know. Some people are now pressuring every child under their care, 29,000 children, to take the Gates solution, meaning the shot. Oh, fly, Corey. Oh, but with the school board, there should be nothing else that goes on at these school board meetings until things are taken care of. We're getting things kicked off at 6:30, Holly, for the rally. There's no charge. It's free. It is a free event. There's going to be concessions there. But look, it's a free event. Bring your lawn chair. But it's going to be a great, great time. So please tell your friends. Tell your neighbors there's no cost for the demolition derby, for none of it. It's free to you. This is an amazing event. The way things have come together, I want to thank Denise Beckham because she has been a huge help on some of this stuff running. Oh, it's amazing. So please make plans to attend. Bring somebody with you. Tell your neighbors. Well, that's like 70% Republican. So I don't know. You need to come, Holly and Steve. Food trucks? No, there's concession stands at the raceway they'll have open. So, yeah. So please come, be there. Milton board is definitely conservative leaning. The Board of County Commission. Oh, the Milton board. The city council? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Now it is. Gotcha. Thank you, Howard, for clarifying that. Appreciate that. But look, come out to the rally because, listen, your voice isn't being heard. Your voice is not being heard. Listen, we need masses of backsides out there. And we're going to let them know we are not doing this anymore. You need to listen to us. And that's what's going to happen Friday night. Republican majority in the county, but not in the city. Who cares? Who cares? It doesn't make a difference. Safe Stop app sucks. Okay. 850-771-0049. If you've got information like the Santa Claus thing, get a hold of Joe Zarzar. I think folks are being fooled by pretty faces and sound bites instead of knowing who the people really are. Oh, you mean for electing people? Oh, yeah. They tickle their ears. Vote for Summer. Yeah, it's that kind of a thing. It is. We are not vetting people. Yes, there. The poster is on Facebook on Milton Post. Share it. If Roger or Stephanie can repost that, bump that up a little bit so people can find it, that'd be great. It does make a difference when trying to take back a city government. Well, yes, but I think Joey, that in most cases you get conservative leadership in some of those things. Guess who was selected for a leadership position for the National Associations of Counties? Who? Was that Bob Cole? Is that the one? Yeah. Whatever. But you've got grave dangers. And I'm not overstating this. These are grave dangers to your children. Joe Zarzar did a great job putting this video together. He lays it out very clearly. He's not going to say that stuff if he doesn't have it. Yeah. Amy, I will post under events on Milton Post. Okay. Thank you. But look, you've got some great local speakers who know what's going on. Chance Johnmeyer from Recall, Florida. Chris Smith from Gulf Coast Gun. Tommy Nichols from Blue Collar Voice. You know these people. James Calkins. Larry Hetu from Gulf Coast Patriots. Denise is going to be speaking for Convention of States. I'm going to be your host. We know what's going on in the county. And we're going to share these things with you so that you are equipped and ready for what's going on. They need to know that you know and that we are one. Please make plans to attend on Friday evening. Drop whatever you're doing. Reclaim Santa Rosa. It's time to take back the county. Wrench it from their hands. They are not good stewards of the county. Why is Calkins speaking? Well, Calkins is for you. You may not agree with everything he does, but Calkins is speaking because he does stand up for you. And he's the best friend you got on that board. So there you go. That is why Calkins is speaking. And I invited him. No, he doesn't pay me. No, he doesn't give me any money. Tell Tommy to make a kitchen video of how to make that avocado dip. All right. What? Okay. Calkins doesn't know what he supports. It changed from state to state. Well, I will tell you this. He's the only one that speaks for you on that board. He's the only one that speaks for you on that board. Just because he doesn't do everything that you like, that doesn't make him wrong on everything. So there you go. Oh my word. All right. So let's see what else. But look, yeah, Joe Zarzar is on this thing, and he will continue on. When this came out this weekend, my mind was just circling on this because it just seems very disturbing. Stephanie to Stephanie about James Calkins. Well, I understand. Yeah. Again, but listen, for those of you that have kids or are married, do you agree on everything? You don't. You don't. You don't. You're not going to find a politician that you agree with 100% of the time. You won't. Just saying. So, only if it's for his advantage. No, Latima. No. Listen. Just because you're just upset because he doesn't agree with you 100% of the time. That doesn't make him wrong. I'm not posting that, Latima. I don't even know. Anyway, please make plans to attend. You don't have to agree with him. You can put earbuds in and listen to something else as he's speaking if you want to, but come to the rally. The speaker is going to be speaking about 15 minutes each, and so we'll keep it moving fast paced. We've got we have a music coming. Austin Foreman is going to be singing. He's a new up and comer. He's got Pallets of Ballots is one of his songs. The Taliban took Afghanistan is a new song he's got. Lots of cool stuff. They're great country music. Come and listen to that. It's going to be a good time. And it's going to be fast paced and fun. And please make plans to attend. Bring somebody with you. Bring your lawn chair. Bring your lawn chair. I find it disturbing that someone other than the one who registered your child into school can make changes. What does that mean? What does that mean? Yeah. But your children are in peril in the public school. Your children are in peril in the public school. Stranger danger is going on. If you are not calling the school district today, what are you waiting for? What more do you need? You need to be sharing this video with every parent that you know. You need to share this video with every parent you know so that they understand what is going on. Maybe they haven't seen the Joe Zarzar video. It's 20 minutes long. Man, they go, I don't need to see that. Yeah, they need to see this. You need to make sure that every parent you know sees this video. Like this video, share this video. Hey, you need to see Nick's show today. You may not like him. He's a little bald man. But you've got to see this because it is important. I was going to register my child in Santa Rosa schools. My ex-husband from out of state, which was not on the card, was allowed to come and take him from SS Dixon Intermediate on March 22nd. Oh, my gosh. Well, Heather, we'll be praying about that. That is disturbing. All right. Yeah, but make sure that your friends catch this video. Because your children matter or they don't. Your grandchildren matter or they don't. You warn them about people, but at the school, they're supposed to trust them. Yeah, okay, Renee, good. You've got to, yeah, please get and tell people to come out to Reclaim Santa Rosa. Come out to the rally. It's going to be a good time. It's like I said, it's going to be fast paced. We're going to have a demolition derby, music. It's going to be good. I got a couple little surprises, so hold on. Misty Floyd, the principal there, she's the one who released him, even though she knew there was custody battle going on. Oh, okay. Well, call Joe Zarzar. It's part of this management issue at Santa Rosa County Schools. It is. It is. The only rally I will enact change is at the ballot box. Well, listen, here's the thing. If people are angry enough, they will move. This is a step towards that. I don't think this is the last one. I don't think this is the last rally. You need to get out there, William. You need to get out there. And the rally is part of this as we move toward the ballot box. I'm looking forward to hearing Chance speak. I've heard him speak before, but here on this level. Yes. These girls are enticing him. These 9-year-old girls are enticing him. What? How is what working for us, Renee? That is a pronoun. You're going to go in timeout. The world needs more love and Jesus and less touching children. Rallies lead to votes. Exactly, Deborah. Until people understand. Look, here's what part of the problem is. You want to know what part of the problem is? Why people aren't going to the ballots? Because they are not educated. They are not educating themselves on current local events. And so, I know of this person. I know that name. I've heard that name a lot, so I'm going to vote for that one. How many times you go to the ballot box and you're like, I don't know who these people are. You've got to get out. Oh. People not about going to the ballot box. Gotcha. I understand now. Thank you. So yeah, but it's people not being educated. That's what this rally is about, is educating everyone. How is voting at the ballot box working for us? Because, Chance, these people are not finding out who these people are. They're voting. Look at how many people they're mass registering and busting them to the ballot box to vote, but they don't even know who they're voting for. That's why they tell them, hey, vote for this person. They're going to do this for you. And they don't know. Get informed. Know who you're voting for. Know what the issues are. I mean, countywide questionnaire for every candidate. How many there needs to be posted on the supervisor of election site? We need to know who these people are. Who are running. Yep. If we don't know who they are and what their history is, then you're just voting for strangers. You're voting for name recognition. Rallies entice. What? Can't see it. Excitement. Entice excitement. People vote only party lines and not know the candidates. In some cases, yes. But again, we've got to know who we're voting for. Yes, William, uneducated voters have caused the issue. I've always said, just because you have the right to vote, the privilege to vote, doesn't mean everybody should do it. Only those who are familiar with what's going on, who have educated themselves, have taken the time to investigate. Those are the ones I want voting. If you're ignorant and you've not looked up any, yes, too many rhinos, but there's just too many just downright ignorant people who have not checked things out. Stop it. Read a little bit. Ask questions. Stop just voting on name recognition. Or because you had coffee with them one time. Find people that have souls. A lot of people mark every box even though they haven't. Yes. But don't you hate the yes, no, vote yes on this issue or vote no on this issue? And it's so convoluted you can't figure out what's what. I hate that. But that's why you have to educate yourself. You've got people who can't find their backside with both hands, and you got them voting at the ballot box. Bad, bad. Well, there you go. An uninformed voter should not vote. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. I think there should be a test before they vote. Not just voter ID. They're about voter ID. I want them to take a test to find out how much they know about current events. That makes a difference. Because my friends, we are in grave, grave danger. We've got to start local. We've got to get in there and do due diligence. Come to the rally Friday night. Reclaim Santa Rosa. Make sure you're there. 6:30. And we'll have demolition derby at 9. Food, concession stands. There'll be music. And just a good time. Please, please, please. We have some great speakers. Please make plans to attend. All right. All right. That does it for us today. Oh, share this video with parents that have children in the school system. Do it now. Like the video, share the video, take the link, send it to them. Say you must watch this today. And call the Santa Rosa County School District today. All right, my friends, thank you so much. Stay strong. We'll see you tomorrow.